what's up to all my Taurus out there? So please make sure to get my book at Amazon. The link to that is in the description box below. Also, if this reading resonated with you, right, you can feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com or visit my website. The link to that is in the description box below, and I'll put the link to my book and my website in the comment section. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so the cards that I come up with are the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Strength, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Wands, and last but not least, we have the Eight of Wands. All right, so this is for Taurus. All right, so what I'm seeing here for you Taurans is I'm just seeing how you Taurus need to be mindful of people who are trying to come back. Okay, the Three of Wands denotes a lot of intense relationships, the people that are, how do I say this, intense situations that are coming around to you. And this is something that you Taurus definitely need to watch out for. The Knight of Cups and the Strength card represents this being a situation for a lot of you where the first thing that you need to understand too is to choose, the Knight of Cups is to choose the people whom you're getting to know wisely. And the best way for you to do that is to take it slow. Right, a lot, for some odd reason, when it comes to, me and stuff like this and, making YouTube videos, a lot of people like to act like they hard-headed and they don't want to listen to what it is that I have to say. Okay, you don't have to do that. But I'm telling you from years of experience, and as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and make a YouTube video, a future YouTube video, talking about why it is that I'm so qualified. Now, I don't understand why it is that a person like me would have to make those types of videos. But again, a lot of people are too sensitive. And the thing is that when I talk about this type of stuff in these videos, again, let me make myself clear. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, and it really goes to show you the oversensitivity that a lot of people have, and I don't really care about because I'm not that type of individual. Whenever it is that I make a video, whatever I say in the video, don't take it personally. If you take it personally and you get hurt, unless, let me put the caveat out there, unless it's from a place of me actually being disrespectful, I don't care how hurt you get. Unless it's an act of cruelty, don't care how hurt you get. I don't care. Because I'm saying it for your own good. And the Knight of Cups and the Strength card is for your own good. You're going to be thinking to yourself that you getting with this person or you listening, right, Six of Cups, to what this person has to say, right? The Ace of Wands, you getting to get to know this person. You once hung out with them, who this person is, right? And the thing is that this person is gonna make themselves known to you soon if they haven't already. They're gonna try to speak to you, talk to you, call you, see you face to face. And one of the things that you Taurus have to learn is you have to take it slow. Part of the reason why it is that you got yourself in the first place, in the first situation with this particular person is you didn't take your time. You were in a situation where, see, everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, but so many people are rushing love. Everybody, so many people want to be in love. How many times have I sat up here and told y'all that if you really want to build a real relationship with somebody, a functional, long-lasting relationship, you don't have a choice. You're going to have to slow down. Stop running into situations with people that you know good and well is really going to put you in a position where you're not going to be where you want. How many times have I said that? You need to slow down. Or everyone needs to, without exception, you need to slow down in relationships because you don't know the person like that once you first meet them. So how are you going to be able to tell or have a more accurate idea of who a person is with no experience with them? Oh, because they look good. Okay, but they could still have a lot of issues going on up underneath the hood, if you know what I mean. So the thing is the Seven of Wands now represents. Now again, everything that I've been telling you about represents those cards. I am still in the correct, and I can prove that. I'm still in the correct here. I'm still in the right by telling you this. See, that's another thing too that a lot of people don't like too. Is when they don't necessarily have a bad reading, but at the same time, the cards is telling you the same thing. You running out here wild and fast, and you gonna hurt yourself because the ego done got you, because you don't want to listen to what other people have to say or whatnot. And I'm not saying you Taurus are doing that. I'm saying in general, anyone who has that type of mentality, right? And this is what it is that I get, but I'm gonna make that to another video. So the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups now represents this being a situation for a lot of you where, you know, excuse me, you Taurus have to understand that yes, relationships are going to be hard work to get to know the person. Yes, it is. Yes, they are work. It's a hassle sometimes. Yes, it is. It's not always peachy keen. The Three of Cups is that this person may end up. Now, to tie it all together, this person may already have somebody already, or they may be talking to somebody, or you may already have someone. And the Nine of Swords represents you may be, if I'll say this, if you already have, if it's a position where you already have someone, then it means that there's a chance that some of you Taurus could be thinking about what is going on, because you already have someone and this person came back and you don't necessarily know. You Taurus are going to have to make a decision. For you Taurus who are in a situation where you don't have someone and you may suspect that they have somebody, or they may have just told you that they have somebody, right? They may have told you that they have somebody. The answer is clear. You just shouldn't be with them. You know what I mean? Regardless of if they say that they are happy or unhappy. Now, the Nine of Wands represents here that when you Taurus maintain your decency, they're going to have a lot of issues with that. But they're going to try to make it seem like, come on, don't be like that. Give it a try. And then the Eight of Wands is they're going to try to find some way to stay in touch with you. Now, it'll be up to you, Taurus, to decide if y'all are going to allow them to continue to remain in contact with y'all. See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus is a zodiac sign of love. Taurus is the lovers, along with Libra is the lovers, right? It's the lovers, okay? So a lot of times Taurus gets themselves into situations where Taurus, unfortunately, can be the sacrificial bull. If you pay attention to mythology, which is where the astrology zodiac sign come from, right? Those symbols, right? Taurus is seen, like I said, Taurus is seen as the sacrificial bull, the bull that the Minoan people, or I should say the Romans, used to sacrifice in exchange, right, for success. to the spirits for success, financial success, wealth. That's part of the reason why it is that the Taurus bulls rules over wealth accumulation, specifically wealth accumulation, specifically. So a lot of times, Tekashi 6ix9ine is a Taurus. Janet Jackson is a Taurus. So you have to understand that. With that being said, what that means is that you Taurus, there's a need to understand love, right? And one of the things that you Taurus have to understand about love is something that you're going to have to work on. There's, first and foremost, a lot of you Taurus are going to have to stop looking at people. I'm going to make a video talking about that, but a lot of you Taurus have to stop looking at people like they are toys. People are not toys. And the more you try to look at them like they are toys, the worse of the experience they're going to get. You're going to have to start treating people like they are your equal. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get in on this as far as, you know what I mean, the ego stuff. But I have my Mars in Virgo in my 7th house. And I have the gift of gab in a sense that I know how to get people. I know how to get people to fight for me in my favor. And when you have that type of mentality, Taurus, when people are potentially toys to you, that's terrible. That's lame. And I'll tell you why it's lame. I'm going to go ahead. Let's shuffle up the cards. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups. It's lame because it's lame because people are looking at it from the perspective of, that's the way you coming at me? I'm an object to you? So of course they're going to get offended, because they're going to be like, how you treat me like an object, right? As opposed to if you know, you can, like I said, you can attract bears, well, I think it's bees, well, whatever. The point is, you can get a lot more people on your side if you actually had respect for them than if you were going at them. You know what I mean? So the cards that I come up with are the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune is Cancer crabs, but the Wheel of Fortune represents you. This is the changing of events for you, where you thought that you had a lot of things that made sense, and then now it's the changing of the guard again. And it's meant to happen this way, because it's time for you, Taurus, to actually have some form of stable footing, by understanding that not a lot is stable. The most consistent thing in the universe is change. So you have to learn to adapt to change. Yes, the point is to be fixed in certain things, right? Which is what it is that we call tradition. Because Taurus, Taurus rules over tradition. So, yes, to a certain extent, things are supposed to be traditional, right? Things are supposed to be traditionally done, traditional customs, you know, old ways of doing things, because it works time after time after time. But the things that are meant to be changed, that don't work anymore, you're supposed to throw it in the trash can of history. I ain't gonna say throw it in the trash can of history. I'll say you're supposed to put it up on the shelf. That's a better explanation. While at the same time, develop new and innovative ways to do the same thing. So that way, it's not a matter of you can only do something only one way well. You can do that very same thing many different ways well, which will make you more well-rounded. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands represents, since this is the case, this also means that you are in a situation where this person never thought of you as being an equal. There was no equal opportunity there with that person. That person this person would go tit for tat with you, because maybe they had the same outlook that a lot of you Taurus do, where, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and talk about all the 12 signs, you know. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Watch a lot more of my videos too. Peace.